friends, welcome back in channel iQOO. In this one I'm going to talk about the top 5 disadvantages you should know before you actually buy the Mi11X device. The main reason why I'm making this kind of video is because very soon we're going to see the Mi11X in the sale in the Amazon Great Indian Festival sale for about 20,999 rupees. So for this price, a lot of users are actually tempted to buy the Mi11X device because of having the Snapdragon 870 chipset and a lot of other specifications as well. But you should know these 5 disadvantages before you actually buy and spend the money on this mobile phone. One quick thing, so at this price I do think it's really worth, but there are some kind of setbacks will be there for every phone, not only for this phone. There is no perfect phone right now available, friends. Every phone has their own advantages and disadvantages, but one thing is that you should know and you should be prepared for these disadvantages, and that is what my main motive of making this video. And I'm not criticizing any kind of Mi company or Realme company or any company. I'm just trying to show you the facts, what I faced with this Mi11X device during this usage time. That's what I'm going to exactly discuss in this video, and hope you understand my point of making this video as well. So first disadvantage with the Mi11X device is that about the display. The display is of E4 AMOLED display. Yes, 120Hz, 360Hz touch sampling rate, everything is fine on the paper, but what happens is that few of the units are actually facing the green tint issues in the Mi11X device. So green tint and the black color crush issue, which is not, I think we can actually see this kind of problem in the AMOLED panels most of the time, but which is also found in the Mi11X device. If you look at the sample images which the users already uploaded on this Mi11X device in the Amazon website, you can actually see a lot of reviews posted regarding the green tint. Not only in the Amazon, even you can find the videos which I have uploaded. Just if you type in the YouTube Mi11X device green tint iQOO, just type in the YouTube, friends, you will get all my green tint videos which I uploaded on this Mi11X device, comparing with other phones as well. Each and every small detail I did compare with other phones. You will get a clear idea what is going on. As I said, this is not the first time we are seeing this kind of problem. Even few of the high-range mobile phones also have this kind of issues, even the iPhones and even the Samsung phones. So top-end mobile phones also, they do have this kind of green tint problem going on. So which you should be prepared for this kind of issue, which after ordering the device you may face this kind of issues. So try to check the green tint issue on the day one itself after receiving the unit. And some of the users, they did post that even after the replacement of the unit as well, even there's some kind of green tint issue before replacement and after replacement. As you can see, they did post the exact images what is happening. So sometimes the problem can be solved with the replacement, sometimes it cannot be solved, so make sure to be aware of this problem. So these are the few comments which you can actually find in the Amazon website as well. So some of the users did not like the display. That's a one disadvantage which you should definitely understand. And next disadvantage about this Mi11X device is about the build quality wise. So build quality wise, the phone doesn't have the 3.5mm jack, but the phone has got the dual speakers, so not an issue. And the phone has got the side mounted fingerprint scanner, but in this kind of 20,000 range, it's very rare to see in display fingerprint scanner. That's also okay, acceptable. But another thing is regarding the proximity sensor. The Mi11X doesn't have any kind of physical proximity sensor light on the top. Yeah, it doesn't have. So for example, let me show you exactly what is happening at this moment. So sometimes you may face this kind of proximity sensor issues as well while talking in the WhatsApp calls and normal calls. But one thing is that with the latest MIUI enhanced update, few of the users reported that they don't have this kind of issues, but you may face. That's what I'm trying to mention. So if there is a physical proximity sensor, you will be able to actually feel this kind of light. As you can see, this light is the proximity sensor. So when I try to cover this proximity sensor, you can see the sensor how it's working. So in the Mi11X case, what happens is that the phone is using different accelerometer sensor and different sensors to cover up for this proximity sensor. So when you try to lift the phone and talk in a call, then the proximity sensor will get activated. Sometimes what happens is that there will be some kind of delay, and sometimes the screen will get stuck. I mean, it will get completely locked. Again, you need to unlock it. That is what happening sometimes, not every time, but sometimes you may face this kind of issue. Lack of not having the physical proximity sensor. That's one thing which you can actually find in the Mi11X device. So next, third problem can be regarding the connectivity. I mean, 4G plus fine, Wi-Fi also fine, no issues, but 5G bands right now, there are only 2 5G bands in Mi11X device. That's also slightly kind of disappointed, but still, if you care about the 5G as a future-proof option, if you believe in the 5G, then definitely this kind of slightly drawback you should definitely remember before you actually spend and money and invest on this Mi11X device. That's the one thing you should definitely understand. And I don't know, friend, the price is kind of very hard to ask everything. We cannot get all the things in one phone. As I said, there is no perfect phone. Every phone has their own advantages and disadvantages. So try to be ready for this one. And next is regarding the Camera. So camera part is another thing which I'm not that satisfied in the MI9X device. So where you can actually expect similar kind of results for this kind of price range. For this price range, 20,000, not much issues, but camera will be slightly disappointed for you. Sometimes the low light photography and everything is kind of equal to the POCO X3 Pro. Yes, sometimes I do feel like having the POCO X3 Pro slightly kind of close to each other in terms of the camera. So you cannot expect nothing much major improvement in the camera segment in the MI9X device. The front cam is kind of good, not bad in the front cam. Overall, I did like the front cam wide angle which I recorded taken here, and even the slow motion 960 FPS is also very good in this phone. 960 FPS of slow motion recording can actually do that. As you can see, slow motion recording. That's also possible in this device without any issues. Even the back camera is kind of okay, friends, not bad, but I would say you cannot expect much more details from the back camera. That's what I meant. So back camera is kind of okay, not bad. So, and you cannot record at 4K 60 FPS. I do know that for this kind of 20,000 range, it's very rare to get that kind of 4K 60 FPS as well. But camera segment, you may be slightly disappointed in the camera clarity. So you need to be ready for this camera as well. So that's what I'm trying to mention in terms of the camera in the MI9X device. So final thing is something to do with the MIUI itself. So if you're a previous user of the MIUI phone, then definitely you would not have enough issues. But if you're trying to shift from other UIs to this UI, you may feel slightly uncomfortable. I mean, in terms of the bloatware, in terms of the not optimizing properly sometimes. So you may face this kind of issues in the MI9X device. That's what I'm trying to address to you. So in case if you face this kind of issues, the MI phones and the POCO phones, as I said, so which they do have a lot of advantage with the custom ROMs. If you are able to install, then this will be the perfect beast for you all. So very soon I'll try to plan to install that, so stay tuned for those videos. I'm actually planning to install in my MI11X device OnePlus custom ROM. So very soon I'll try to do that, and I'll try to come back the review as well. But overall, these are the top 5 disadvantages, friends, about the MI11X device, which you should know before you actually buy and invest money on the MI11X device. Overall, for this price, I think it's kind of worth. But it's better to know the disadvantages, so rather than only knowing advantages, because you can find everywhere in the internet all the advantages, but it's very rare to find the disadvantages. That's what my channel is about. I'll try to point out all the things, all the facts. I'll try to show you what's going on in this device. That's it, friends. Thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to check the playlist for more information. And to summary up everything, so first, not having more 5G bands, and second is of build quality, no 3.5mm jack, and side mount of fingerprints kind of not having proximity sensor, no 3.5mm jack, and not having proximity sensor in the build quality. And camera wise is average, and the display wise, the green tint issue and the black color crush issue in the MI11X device, you may face this kind of problems. And final thing, which is to do with the MIUI itself of it's kind of optimized with the recent MIUI enhancement update. The optimization got slightly better. I mean, in terms of the RAM management, yes, I did see the RAM management slightly got better after the MIUI enhanced update. So which you are not aware, you can check those videos for more information. The phone got really improved in terms of optimization. So these are the few things which you should definitely understand before you actually buy the phone. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.